Most obvious question is, what percentage do you think Chad will be playing on Thursday?
Right now, I have no idea. We'll come in, we'll see how he is this week, and if he can go, he can go. If he can't, it doesn't change any of our expectations. He's a great player, but I think we got a lot of good players on our team, and just like Saturday, they'll have to pick up the slack. But as a team, that doesn't change how we're going to do things or what our expectations are. We still expect to play well on defense and offense and go from there.
Is it that touch and go with his back? Is it a matter of, he comes in and says, hey, I feel this way, and that you guys kind of go from there?
Well, I think, it's not so much what he says as how well if he can move, because regardless of if he's walking around like 95-year-old grandfather, he's going to say he wants to play and can play. So we got to see actually how he can move and if he can move, and we're going to take care of him. And this is a team game, and we expect everybody else to pick it up.
Speaking of a team game, you got a huge one coming up at Tarleton. Position yourself for a showdown here, first place. What will it take to get past Tarleton in your opinion?
It's going to be a great game. It's a great environment to go there. When we got the job here, these are the games we told our guys that we wanted to be playing. So you got to get ready to go. The one thing about it is it's only one game, and win or lose that, we got another one against Commerce on Saturday. It's still the first time through the league, so there's still so much basketball left where, yeah, it's a big game. It's for first place right now, but there's so much basketball left to be played, win or lose that game.
What do you like? What do you like about the Buffs right now, man? You guys are on a bit of a roll there.
I think offensively we have so many more weapons where everybody can handle the ball. They can do something with it where we don't have to rely on somebody. I think we saw that with David out. I think people were wondering what we were going to do, and we still threw up 80 points, and we shot 50% from the field. We have guys who've been in the program for a few years, and they really know what they're doing. So, I think we have so much more balance, and defensively we're getting better and better each game, so that's fun to see.
On Thursday night, you had all 5 of your starters scoring double figures. Jared Walton had 2 points. On Saturday, he's your leading scorer. Is that kind of a benefit of this team when you don't have Javlich to have a guy step up like that?
Well, I think everybody has it, and I think there are, teams go in on us and they game plan and they want to take away David, and then if you look, and everybody has the opportunity, has the ability to score, and when one person gets shut down, you go into that next game, I'm sure Kingsville was talking about, about these 5 guys who started and taking, the bench probably won't do that much, and then those guys had the opportunity and they went from there, and it's nothing that we are surprised about. I think that's what being a team is all about, and that's what we got going here.
Speaking of one of those guys, Ryan Quaid seems to have caught on here the last couple of weeks, or just, maybe you guys look at it different, but we see all these numbers. He's putting up like a 15-15 at Cameron, a double-digit game the next time out.
Sure, Ryan is a very skilled player. This is nothing that we didn't expect out of him, and we think it's just going to grow from there. I know he hit a three-pointer, I think the first play of the second half against Angelo State, and the guy covering him kind of looked over because I think it was his second or maybe third three-pointer of the year. That's something he can do. I think Buff fans are going to see that, over the next 2.5 years from him, and this is just the beginning with him.
Any chance, you're put up this 18 wins, 20. Any chance you guys are a little complacent, or no way? Do you see any of that in the guys, what they've accomplished so far?
I don't see any of that at all. What our coaching staff, what Coach Brown preaches, and you get rid of one game and it's just the next game, and that's win or lose. We had that at Midwestern after the loss. It was that game was over in the locker room. We talked about that game's over. We have Cameron on Saturday, and this league is so tough where if you let your guard down, it can eat you alive, and you see that happen with Angelo right now. They were 5 in the nation, and now they just reeled off 4 losses in a row, and that's nothing against Angelo. That's how tough this league is. So if there's any complacency, it's going to bite you in the butt pretty quick.
You've been around a while, Coach. Is this the toughest league in the nation?
Top to bottom, I don't even think it's close. There's the league we came from. I thought you could play. There were legitimately weekends where you have one really good team and the other team where you'd say, hey, this game's on us. We got to be ready to go. If we lose, it's our fault. Every game here, regardless of how well you play, if you don't play well, you're not going to win. And and that's pretty much every game in this league and every Thursday and Saturday, and that's what makes every game fun and more important.
That's kind of, right on point. You know what you're going to get from Charlton on Thursday, but Commerce might be the most surprising team in all the Lone Star Conference.
Right. Yeah, and that's the thing, where regardless of winning or losing that game Thursday, it counts as a one win or one loss in that column, and you got to be ready to go Saturday. We saw it with Tarleton a couple weeks ago, where they just went out and spanked Angelo, and then Kingsville bit them 2 days later, and that's why we're in the situation we're in. But every game in this league, if you're not ready to go, it's going to get you. But our guys have done a great job focusing every game, and they've been ready to go. I don't expect anything else this Thursday and Saturday.